Hey everyone! Well, today's video is simple and down and dirty, but it actually did take me a couple days to do this. In this video, we're going to be talking about how I added 12 volt lighting to the shed using a 24 volt to 12 volt step down on the solar system. So if this is something that might interest you, then stay around and watch the video. Welcome to the channel, where we talk about solar power, web technology, and life stories. If these are interesting topics to you, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell to be notified when we have new videos. So again, thanks for joining us, and we hope that you enjoy the video. So as we look at the solar power station here, I'm going to be adding the 24 volt to 12 volt step down to this system. This video is going to walk us through that process. Now over here, I have the parts that we're going to be using. I've got the on-off switch, I have my cabling, wiring, I have these nice 12 volt light bulbs with the fuse bar over here and the fuses that will go with it, and then here is the 24 volt to 12 volt step down. So bear with me as we install this together. So because these are 12 volt light bulbs and I have a 24 volt system and I don't have the step down installed yet, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sit here and test this on my car's 12 volt battery. Okay, so that's plugged into the positive side of the battery, and here we're gonna touch the negative side. There you go. Simple 12 volt DC LED light bulbs that are gonna be lighting up the solar shed. So when you buy things on Amazon, they're not always as described in the photos. So these have these little screws on it, and this little notch that you see right there, there's not a notch on the other side. And I'm gonna try to do a pass-through so that all three of these are daisy chained together. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my little grinder and I'm going to knock a notch on this side so that when it comes through, I'll be able to pass the wires all the way through in a continuous daisy chain from one to the other. So let's do that now. So after I've wired it and done my testing, this is how it's going to look underneath. And so then when you have it on the roof, it will just daisy chain from one side to the other, like so. I'll be able to go from one light to the other, and then once it's up on the roof, we'll be able to have the bulb in there, and we'll have them daisy chained. So that's how we're going to do the lighting on the top, obviously once we get the downstep installed, and that's coming up next. Alright, so moment of truth. Before I hang three of these up on the roof of the solar shed and get everything wired, I just want to do a test here, making sure that the daisy chain is going to work. So let's touch the positive here on the car battery, and voila! We have two lights that are running in 12 volt here. So we're gonna be good to go. This is exciting. Okay, we have the step down installed right here. Positive coming in from bus bar, negative bus bar. Here's the step down going into the fuse block. So now in theory, we have 24 volts coming in and 12 volts coming out. And so here is my light. I'm going to put the positive on the positive and the negative on the negative, and we have 12 volt light coming from the LED, just like we did from the car. So that is stinking awesome. Alright, I have all three 12 volt DC LED lights installed onto the ceiling with the 12 volt wire, and that comes over here and just pins to the outside with just a simple staple gun. I've got a really simple light switch right here in the corner that comes into the fuse block there with the step down coming in from the 24-volt battery. And so as I flip the switch here, let's see, lights are off. I flip the switch, lights are on. Now the shed has DC lighting. Turn the switch off, turn the switch on. So freaking awesome. Hey, thanks so much for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If these videos are something that you like, please like, subscribe, spread the news, comment, and let's engage further. Until next time.